Hey everyone, another rather short update on the DR assembly. We are at another stopping point right now. I had to order something. This is it right here. So this is the shift assembly. This is what the shift lever attaches to. And this guy fits right in there. And if you notice, I don't know if you'll be able to notice, but that thing's cocked up pretty good. And what had happened was I had a bad accident almost 2 years ago, actually almost 3 years ago, and where I low-sided the bike, and I drove that into the pavement, and you can see where it's bent up a bit. So I am gonna have to order another one, which means I'm at a stopping point, and it seems like things are at least 2 weeks out. I really can't do anything. I can go out of order the assembly process, but I really don't want to do that. I'm banging along pretty decently right now. But that's where we are at. I have another video up about the shifting mechanism. If you guys want to check that out, if anyone has any input there. I think it's might be okay. I think just the lack of tension on the second shaft here, I think that's kind of screwing it up. But overall, it wasn't too bad. One thing to keynote is, and I totally did this without looking, is when you disassemble this bit, that was the shifter pawl, that is a pain. That kind of sucks. There's like a little dowel inside of the spring. You have to push the dowel in, and then you have these, this bit right here that holds the spring in, and the spring's right like in there. It sucks. Because what happens is when you push a little dowel in, if it pops out, if anyone's ever assembled an AR-15, like the little springs there, those shoot out. It's pretty much the same thing there. So you really have to keep in mind when you do remove this, zip tie it. The spare transmission I had the guy zip tied it. I couldn't figure out why there's a zip tie in there, and that's what it was. He zip tied this so those stay in place upon removal. Rather important. So, but that's where we are. I have this all set to go. These are all thread locked in. But yeah, I just gotta order a shift mechanism here and figure out to see. Hopefully that's shifting okay. I really don't want to cases again, but if I do, so be it. Alright, and there's our update.